This world is not yet ready for all that you will do. Your time will come, Diana. And everything will be different.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandon and this is Film Flair, where we discuss anything and everything that makes film and television great. So be sure to subscribe and let's talk about a great movie. So we finally got the long-awaited release of Wonder Woman 1984, and it kind of felt more like Diana Prince 1984. We spend more time with Diana than her superpowered alter ego. The first movie was about a warrior coming into her own, but this one just feels like she's still coming to terms with the loss of Trevor from the first. And we spend most of the time with Diana, while only getting glimpses of Wonder Woman thrown in throughout. And while I did like the story this film was telling, it just felt a bit off trying to tell it properly within the confines of a superhero movie. There's a lot of spectacle that comes with a superhero story, and it felt like the core of this one really had to take a back seat at times in order to fulfill that mandate. And for a superhero movie about someone trying to save the world from collapsing on itself like an ancient civilization, it never really felt like there were any real stakes in this movie. The mall sequence was just Diana having fun, and in the White House she was always on the defensive, specifically going out of her way not to hurt anybody. We've already seen her go up against guns and tanks, so even when she was injured and could get hurt, we always knew that she was never in any real danger. And then when she finally was in danger against Cheetah, that fight was unceremoniously cut short, and not by an action of either of the two fighters. And while I did like that fight wasn't a long drawn-out CGI slugfest, it did just highlight the fact that this superhero movie wasn't actually about the superheroes. Wonder Woman really didn't do much in this movie except stop a mall robbery. Everything else was Diana, from solving the mystery of the stone to getting through to the population of the world. And speaking of Cheetah, she never really felt like the full proper villain that she really could have been. Sure, she does stand opposite Diana, but she never really wanted to be the bad guy and never fully committed. She only wanted to be more liked and personable, not really knowing what else she was in for. And as a result, she lost her humanity, even further leading her down this path. But it was never really her choice. Her arc kind of reminded me of Emil Blonsky from 2008's The Incredible Hulk. Both of them are characters who bit off more than they could chew in an attempt to become a better version of themselves, inevitably ending up as puppets to the one who could make them better. And while I did love Kristen Wiig and her performance and progression from the shy and awkward Barbara to the cool and confident Barbara and even further into Cheetah, I really did want to see more of a fully villainous Cheetah for Wonder Woman to go up against, rather than this version, who in the end ended up as nothing more than Max Lord's bodyguard. And speaking of Max Lord, this character was a far cry from his comic book counterpart. But I did like Pedro Pascal's performance in the role. From the failing businessman struggling and desperate to just hang on, to the magic man needing to grant an ever-increasing number of wishes, or suffer like an addict going through withdrawal. I thought he was great throughout, really getting the most out of his character and making the best of what he was given to work with. And on a side note, I am really curious as to how Max Lord knew about the stone beforehand, and even if he was the one who orchestrated that botched robbery in the beginning. There really weren't any surprises in this movie, and all in all, Patty Jenkins made a really solid sequel to one of the DCEU's most loved films. But I did expect just a little bit more from this movie. The final product just feels like it's coasting off of the success of the first. And while the story was good enough, the action and the characters left a lot of room for improvement. But what did you guys think of Wonder Woman 1984? Let me know in the comments below. And please do be sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you've made it this far. We've got new content coming out every week. But until next time, have a great day, and don't forget to watch a great movie. Bye.